Welcome, everybody, to Championship Sunday in the Sunshine State Conference. Jack Ike, along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe. Andre running the board, making us look pretty and sound good. As it is Championship Sunday in the Sunshine State Conference. Tampa against Lynn for the women's basketball title. The winner, an automatic bid to the NCAA D2 tournament. And the loser, more than likely, will make the tournament, but still to be determined. The selection show is at 10:30 tonight. So, DeCarlo, both these teams have won a couple games in the tournament. Lynn, probably the most notable upset by taking down Eckerd last week.
Right.
Eckerd was the number 2 seed, though Lynn is the number 3 seed, so hard to say it was really a big upset.
Right. I'll say this, Jack. I mean, all these teams have played each other in this conference twice. In this case, some teams are meeting for the third time. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season, they say, in the same season. But UT has done it twice. Hopefully they can run the hat trick and bring home the SSC crown once again.
They have played 2 very good games against each other this year. Both teams coming in with winning streaks. Tampa is on an 18-game winning streak, and Lynn is on a 9-game winning streak. These 2 teams, as I said, have played twice. Tampa won them both, but they have both been very close basketball games. We're going to have the national anthem. Get ready for the starting lineup, so stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last evening, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets went land, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Giving us the national anthem as we get ready for this game. Tampa comes in with an 18-game winning streak. They are 29-1 on the season. They are 19-1 in the Sunshine State Conference. And DeCarlo, if you want to remember, Tampa has not lost in 2023. The first game they won to start this win streak was they beat Lynn on New Year's Day.
Yep.
On the road.
That is correct.
And they have not lost since then. Starting lineups for today's game. For Lynn. Lynn comes in, the third-ranked team in the conference, and they are 22-7. They were 14-6 in the Sunshine State Conference. They will start number 2, and that is Lori Webb, a 5'8" grad student from Logan, Australia. Number 10 is Jada Marone. Marone is a grad student, 5'4", from Lakewood, Ohio. Number 11, Ella Fiora, a sophomore, 5'11", from Narragansett, Rhode Island. Number 21 is Megan Cram, a grad student, 5'9", from Merrimack, New Hampshire. And number 12 is Lutz Kostic, and she is a 6'2" grad student from Zagreb, Croatia. They're coached by Julia Tucker. Assistant coach is DJ Sliffer, I should say. For the Tampa Spartans, they will start number 1, Maya Justo, a 5'5" junior from Naples, Florida. Number 5, Audrey Ramsey, a 5'7" junior from Boca Raton, Florida. Number 15 is Sarah Jones, a 5'5 junior from Mason, Ohio. Number 24, Malia Sullivan, a 5'11 senior from Bartow, Florida. And in the middle, the Conference Player of the Year, number 2, Sydney Kinn, a 6'3 senior from Cary, Ohio. Spartans are coached by head coach Tom Jesse. By the way, Coach of the Year has associate head coach Caitlin Mitrick. Assistant coaches are Tommy Jones and Elena D'Alfredo, former Spartan great from a couple years ago. Spartans wearing the white, Lynn in the dark blue. Ball is up in the air. Kinn tips to Sullivan, who hands to Ramsey. We are underway with the first 10 minutes here in Tampa. Welcome everybody watching from both schools. Championship Sunday. Inside to Kinn. Sullivan in the lane. Patented drive, lays it up, and it came out. Rebounded to Fiore. Fiore with the rebound there.
Well, I'll tell you this, in this type of game, Jack, is always nice on your first possession to have that first score just to get the monkey off the back.
That one was in and out and in and out. Fiore on the drive. Outside to Kostick. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, though, Fiore. Shot clock violation. Tampa will take over.
Woo, dodged the bullet right there. Lynn looks like they're, oh, okay. I thought they were coming out in that half-court trap.
I would say teams might be well advised to try that on occasion.
Yep.
That had been an Achilles heel for Tampa a few games ago. Sarah Jones, good.
Wow.
Spartans on the board.
Right where she left off.
I think it's a 2. It is. But Sarah Jones on fire. She was on fire Thursday night. Marone on the drive. Off the glass. No good. Kinn with the rebound. Sydney Kinn, leading scorer in the conference, 19-plus a game. Leading rebounder in the conference at 10-plus a game. A walking double-double, if you would say so.
And she's
Jones
almost
for deep. On the board. 5-0 Tampa. Got to like that start for Sarah.
Oh, man. She's waited 2 years for this.
Had a great story on her on WFTS, the ABC station in town. Got a beautiful 2-year-old daughter, Marone. Stolen by Sullivan. Hands off to Ramsey. We are underway, 2 minutes into this game.
Yeah, it's very important and the key for the Spartans to get out to a fast start. They didn't start as quickly in their last game.
Went down 7 early.
Right. But they turned it on and never looked back.
Shut that gap
Florida
very
Southern.
quickly, though. Marone backs out. Pass. They go inside. Turnaround jumper. Fiore, no good. 2.5 minutes into the game, Lynn still looking for that first basket. Had some good looks, just haven't fallen. Ramsey. Sullivan.
High low, they're playing off.
Making it right now hard to get to Kinn, though. They got it there to her this time, but Marone steals.
Poked out.
Tries to go coast to coast, does, off the glass and in.
Despite the turnover, Kinn is having a great, nothing short of great tournament.
The one thing she usually has to find out on the first couple of entry passes is how are they going to play me? Are they going to double team me? Are they going to triple team me? Or are they going to play me straight up?
So she has to be somewhat patient because you don't want to go too fast and turn into a double team.
Yep. Sullivan missing that one. Here comes Marone. 5-2, Tampa up. On the drive, Fiore. Back outside, saving it as Webb before it went deep into the backcourt. Marone guarded by Sarah Jones off the pick. Drives, pops in the lane. Foul's going to be on Sarah Jones, though.
That almost looked like a no play because she didn't really impede the progress. She just beat her to the spot they got there almost the same time. But nevertheless, first foul on Sarah Jones.
Lobbing it inside to Kostick. Lutz fights with Kim. Kim did kind of redirected her shot there. And the Spartans have the ball.
with Ken because she has such long arms. We've seen her block countless shots while standing, almost flat-footed.
Yeah, which really takes the whistle out of the ref's hands, or mouth, I guess. Marone, Kostick, Webb for three. No good. Jones with the rebound. 5-2 Tampa. 5:40 to go first quarter.
Oh,
inside
nice
Sullivan.
pass.
Got the pass.
And one.
Missed it. Thought she might have got bumped on the way up. No call. Goes out of bounds to Lynn.
Yeah, tough break for Sullivan. I thought if she didn't make the layup, she would at least have 2 free throws.
Marone handles the ball most often for Lynn. She guides this team. Pass inside, fade away by Webb, too strong. Sullivan to Kin. Backs it out, gives up the dribble, has it knocked away from her. That might have hit her foot, and it did.
Yep. Wow. Well, we know how Kostic is going to play her now. She's going to reach with her hands a lot. She also has long arms, standing at 6'2".
Tampa beat St. Leo and Florida Southern to get here. Lynn beat Barry and Eckerd to get here. Eckerd on the road.
Yeah, they've been road warriors going into Eckerd and beating them. Nobody expected that. Everyone was anticipating another UT Eckerd matchup.
Yeah. Ramsey came out of the pack with that one. Still 5-2 Tampa. Low scoring start. Sarah Jones with all 5 points for Tampa. And this is the 4:46 to go in the quarter. This is the under 5 timeout. We'll take a break. 5-2 Tampa on top of Lynn.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Tampa with the ball, 5-2, low-scoring game. Even though Sarah Jones got the Spartans off to a fast start, they haven't scored since.
Well, this is similar to a heavyweight boxing match. Two very familiar opponents.
Ramsey.
You don't want to just swing wildly. You want to, bob and stick and move. You don't want to get knocked out early.
7-2 Tampa. New player in the lineup is Michaela Hemingway. She misses that shot. Reaching over. Ramsey is Cram, goes out of bounds. Tampa ball, 4:13 in the quarter.
Yeah, and as you just shared with me, Jack, the top 5 in women's NCAA Division II, you have Ashland at 28-0. They've been stellar all season.
Yeah, the only unbeaten out of Ashland, Ohio.
Right.
Look at Ken just playing a little volleyball with that one.
Tipping it to herself. And luckily, Ken and Sarah Jones both being from Ohio, we're happy to have them down here in Tampa and not up there playing against us in Ashland. And then you have Drury at a 27-1 record.
That's out of Drury, Missouri.
Right. And then UT, our Spartans at 27-1, according to this sheet. Glenville State at 26-2 with the number 4 spot. And Grand Valley State at 26-2 in the number 5 spot. Then you have a host of other great teams waiting for this NCAA D2 tournament to start.
Drive there by Lavina, and it's 7-4. By the way, the Selection Sunday show is 10:30 tonight
Nice cross. Inside hand finish. I don't know what's gotten into her, but whatever it is, keep eating that food, keep drinking that coffee.
Yeah.
Sarah Jones. This is the best I've seen her play in a 3-game stretch all season.
And there's a charge on Clavina away from the ball. Tampa will get it back.
Yeah, Maya Justo once again sacrificing her body for the team. They say take one for the team. She's taken about 10 of them this whole season.
Sullivan, free throw line jumper, good.
Wow.
This is the start you wanted from Tampa, 11-4.
It's important. I would rather, in this game, in this final game at home, get out to a good start and ease that pressure and tension. Because the road team, they have to play loosely, but they know that if this game ends for them with the loss, their season is over.
More than likely. They are 9th in the rankings for the region. Now, that was from last week.
Right.
That probably doesn't account for the 2 games they did win this week.
True.
So they may move up, but the top 8 will move on to the South region. The last rankings were February 28th, and we are at March 5th.
Out of bounds. Now, what Sarah Jones did on the opposite end, she missed the shot, but the Lynn players thought she may have double dribbled. No, she mishandled the ball. She just picked it up and shot it. Now, if she had dribbled again, then it would have been a turnover.
Definitely. Ramsey to Justo. Got to get the juice loose here, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ramsey, second team all-conference. Sullivan, first team, short. Foul called on the jumper. And it looks like it will be on Cram. That'll put Sullivan at the free throw line.
Sullivan came up limping a little. I hope it's nothing severe.
Yeah. Tampa beat St. Leo last Tuesday, 79-63. Tampa beat Florida Southern on Thursday, 77-6. Oh, it was 79-61. Tampa beat St. Leo, and then Tampa beat Florida Southern 77-61 to get to this point. Sullivan missed both.
I think that leg injury is probably bothered her on those free throws.
Eleanor Marcheski getting ready to come in. New in the lineup is Romick, number 24. And also in is Montalbano.
3 seconds.
And there's the call.
Yeah, Marcheski, she's capable of some of the same skill sets as Sullivan. Not as physical, but what she is, in her contrasting style, she stretches the defense more from behind the three-point arc, whereas Sullivan is more of a post, mid-range.
She can hurt you
in
or out. Into Kin. Baseline move. Goes up with the right hand and in.
Wow. She is cat quick.
13-6.
Inside out pivot and slip right by her.
That's her first basket.
Is it?
Long three. Off the backboard, no good. Good
Good
job by
box
Ramsey.
out, yes.
And that's going to be a foul on Cram.
I don't care at any level, any gender, she's a great rebounding point guard.
She is 9th in the conference in rebounding as a guard at just about 6 a game.
Wow.
Kin, as I said, leading at 10 plus.
She's been close to a few triple doubles this season.
Yeah. Lynn's path to the tournament, they beat Barry 63-50 and then surprised Eckerd 60-52. Justo bounces twice, won't go in.
Almost took a Spartan bounce. Very low scoring first quarter at 13-6, but at least we're on the 7-point cushion lead.
30 seconds to go in the corner. Marone back in the lineup. Drives on Jones. Has the baseline. Up. No good. Kin with the board. Spartans can hold it. Not for long, though. We're down to 10 seconds. Justo with a glance at the clock. in the lane. Finds Kin. Kin, just hammered from front and back and goes down.
Wow, she got pinballed.
I tell you what, she doesn't look, other than her height, she's not physically imposing, but I tell you, she is as strong and as tough as anybody.
Oh, she's wiry strong. That's what I call that. Like remember Kevin Garnett played in the post, kind of a similar type game. Tough block shots, defensive leader, nice turnarounds, dives to the basket. But he didn't look at 6'11", 7 feet. He didn't look a pound over 230. No, it was at 7 feet, 230 is very slim.
Yeah,
but he was strong.
Yes, he was. Kin now to go to the line. 2.4 seconds in the quarter. She's got 2 points. Make it 3. Audra Leopold getting ready to check in. They didn't let her check in. Supposed to on a made free throw, I thought. Now they do. Sarah Jones out. Audra Leopold in. She'll probably start the quarter. Spartans with a little backcourt pressure. Smart move. Don't let them get a good running start at this shot.
Yep.
Marone. We've reached the end of the quarter, and the Spartans, slow start for both teams, so the Spartans pick it up at the end of the first 10, 15-6. Tampa leads Lynn on the TampaSpartans.tv and the SSC Digital Network. Second quarter underway. Lynn inbounds the ball. They've gone deep in their roster already.
Yeah, and UT, I was joking with Scott a few days ago saying that Coach Jesse has that Pat Riley approach.
Yeah.
You shorten that roster, come playoff time.
He's made 2 substitutions in the first quarter. Justo with the ball. Marcheski drives the lane. Dish should have probably taken the layup.
Yeah, a little too unselfish right there.
Nice job by Justo, and it's a block. The other way, Sarah Jones hustles down, lays it up.
Wow, what a turn of events. Good hustle by the Juice.
Justo should get an assist on that.
Yeah, she should.
We'll put an asterisk next to that one. But then Sarah Jones shot out of a cannon to the other end. Marone off the glass, spins in and out. They're just not buying baskets right now.
No, they need to buy them.
Put up some cash. Justo off balance, got fouled. No, they called a travel.
Wow. But I'll tell you this, Sarah Jones, at some point in her life, I need to ask her, did you run track?
Yeah.
Were you like a 100-meter or 200-meter runner? Because she is fast.
Yeah.
She gets out of the gate, and you don't catch her. You don't gain on her. And that's while dribbling.
Even dribbling, yeah. Romick to Marone. Fiore. Top of the key, Filson, and she got fouled on the way up.
Yeah, Filson is a nice athlete. I remember her from the game way back here at UT. She's a nice athlete, young. She's definitely part of the future building block for this Lynn team.
Scanning across the court, it looks like a Spartan men's team. It's not basketball, but are filing in to sit down.
Maybe it's lacrosse.
They've been here before. Lacrosse has been here to support them. Some of the men's players over on the left side of the court. Bounces around. Kin with a one-handed rebound.
Wow.
17-7, Tampa leads. Marcheski into Kin.
Oh,
tried
nice.
To double-teamer. Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's just filthy.
That's a pro move. I don't want to, talk too early, but that's a tough move.
Yeah. 19-7, Kin now with 6.
Oh. Swats it away, leads to the steal.
Julia Tucker has tried to go deep in the bench, finding a combination.
Yeah, the Spartans right now are playing with a serious purpose. They mean business.
Kin.
Bam.
And Julia Tucker needs to stop the bleeding.
As the old saying goes, if you want to win, pass it to Kin.
They just keep winning, folks. 21-7, Tampa on top.
Go Spartans.
NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Lynn, 5 minutes now without a field goal, has a free throw during that time, but their last field goal, 2:39 to go in the first quarter.
They've missed some good shots, but also credit the UT Spartans defense.
I mean, they're trying to go to their strength, and there's another call against Lynn. Will go the other way. Lynn has not attempted a three-pointer, as everything they're trying to do is to get inside. Ramsey to Jones. Justo. Off the glass, spins around, won't go in. Come back the other way with Cram. Marone stops, comes back out. Fiore. Kostick, top of the key, inside to Marone. Trying to post up. And that's a charge. Sarah Jones just planted her feet, put her arms up, and Marone knocked her out of the way. Unfortunately for Marone, that's her second foul. Cram already with 2. First foul of the quarter. Women's basketball, there's no one-on-one, but after 5 team fouls, or on the 5th team foul, you are shooting double bonus. For the quarter, resets each quarter. Sullivan on the drive, off the glass, easy.
Wow. This is starting to get out of hand.
23-7. Marone falls. Looks like a foul on Justo. So the Spartans have gone 7 deep this game. They have the original 5 starters on the floor right now. Lynn has gone 11 deep.
And the sad thing is for Lynn, and I don't want to sound like I'm being braggadocious, but They may have to dig a lot deeper.
Actually, they're 10 deep so far, but still, looking at on the bench, they have two players who have not gotten in yet.
And the digging as far as deepness is not finding more players, it's digging deeper within themselves. Because this game is starting to get out of hand at 23-8 right now.
Kinn, for those scoring at home, 8 points, 6 rebounds already.
Wow.
And she didn't score till about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Long jumper, Romick, and she knocks it down. That ends about a 6-minute field goal drought for Lynn, and it makes it 23-11.
And the thing is, the pace of the game, you would feel like UT was already up 20. They're only up 23-11. It's a 12-point lead, but it's a very low-scoring game. So 12 points seems like 20.
Right. Sullivan.
Lock and load.
Staring at a jumper. Shot clock to 5. No good. Kinn with a rebound. No, she lost it. Marone the other way. Shot bounces away. Kostick with the rebound. Goes inside, up and in by Fiore. So Lynn with a little comeback here. Cuts it to 10 at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. 6 straight points now for the Saints. The Knights, I should say. Bounce it. Oh, a beautiful pass by Jones.
Wow.
You were talking earlier about teammates getting used to each other.
Right.
Even though Sarah Jones had a layup, Kinn knew, be ready.
Right. Right. This team averages between 18 to 20 assists per game.
Air ball. Kinn with the rebound. Give her 7 rebounds. 10 points, 7 rebounds right now.
She could possibly have a double-double in the first
By
half.
the half, yeah.
To Sullivan.
Travel. Got a little running start there. Marcheski in for Sullivan. Looking at the all-conference team this year, Sydney Kinn, Player of the Year, also our first-team all-conference. Malia Sullivan, first-team all-conference. Also making the list was a person from Eckerd, Madison Frederick from Nova Southeastern, and Maya Price from Eckerd. Maya Price was Player of the Year last year.
Tell you this, they list Kostick at 6'2".
So she's just an inch shorter.
But I swear
Kinn.
she looks taller than Kinn.
Yeah. Oh, pass goes off Kinn's hand, out of bounds.
Yeah, she definitely has a bigger frame than Kinn.
She does.
Not to say that Kinn has given up anything strength-wise, but she and she hails from Croatia. Remember the great Tony Kukoc?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He was something else. Even though MJ didn't like him that much.
They were trying to trade Pippen to bring him in, and so. But it was nice when they were all three together. They won championships.
Tampa ball. 3:33 to go in the quarter. And now we're going to see some backcourt pressure from Lynn.
Yeah, they got to change something because what they were doing before isn't working out too well.
But as soon as the Spartans inbound it, they back off. So just pressuring the inbound pass. Ramsey. And they got Kinn away from the ball, trying to position herself on Kostick.
Oh, wow.
That's 2, so quickly Alani Gallagher into the lineup.
That was a
Make a note of that.
uncharacteristic foul.
3:22 to go, 2 fouls on Kinn. And a 12-point Tampa lead. Gallagher more than capable of holding her own, though. Up top to Marone. 9 on the shot clock. Marone drives, feeds inside, tipped up, no good. Sarah Jones in the land of the Giants with the rebound.
Small frame, huge heart.
She had a double-double earlier this year. Inside to Gallagher. Takes a little jump.
Oh! Inside-out footwork. Nice shot.
Alani Gallagher knocks it down, 27-13.
And we're talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year in this conference coming in to back up Sydney Kinn.
Yep. Oh, Marone. Deep three. 27-16, 2:10 to go in the half. Ramsey. Justo. Rolls in.
Shooter's roll. That's not luck, shooter's roll.
I was just going to mention the two guards who are so integral to the Spartans had only 2 points between them. Now they have 4. Justo and Ramsey each with a basket. Air ball.
Sarah Jones corrals the rebound.
That's her third. The one thing Justo and Ramsey have shown is they'll score, but they don't have to score to have a big impact on this team.
Amen to that.
Right now they're going inside, and then Sarah
That's
Jones
a foul.
has been hot too. Caustic with the call.
Just a little out too far from her normal realms on defense.
First on Caustic. She comes out, though, with 1:15. Brings Filson into the lineup.
Probably trying to avoid her from picking up a possible second foul with only a little over a minute.
Ramsey, Justo. Gallagher had it knocked out of her hands. It'll stay Tampa ball. Ramsey will trigger the inbound. Looking. Finds Marcheski back door, but she got fouled by Fiore, who can't believe the call.
Fiore got some ball, but she definitely went over the back.
Yeah. And from where the ref made the call, the other side, it looked like over the back.
Oh, yes.
Even if she didn't. Marcheski to the line. Spartans are 2 of 4 from the line today. Make it 2 of 5 and characteristic. Looking again at the all-conference team, second team all-conference, Jada Marone with Lynn. Audrey Ramsey, well-deserved. The all-newcomer team, who should be on there? Sydney Kinn. Fiore also on there. Nice drive, but she lost control of the ball on the way in.
I would say this, Jack, I'll go on record. I'll write it, co-sign it myself. Sydney Kinn has had one of the best seasons individually in the SSC conference, male or female, in one season.
I actually tweeted the other day when she was named all-conference and player of the year. I said, the best one and done in Tampa history.
Yes. Oh, nice skip pass.
Ramsey for 3. No.
It looked good.
20 seconds to go till half. Spartans by 13. Ten seconds. Shot clock is off. Marone with the ball. 6. Drives the lane. Left-handed hook. No good. Rebound Filson, but she got fouled. It's going to be on Justo or Jones. We'll see who. Sarah Jones with the call. She picked up her second, so Audra Leopold quickly in. Jones with 2 fouls. Kinn with 2 fouls. Free throw is good by Filson. 29-17. Spartans will have 2.5 seconds to see what they can do here. Looking, finds Marcheski. She even going to try it? Nope, just going to run it out. We've reached the half. Spartans will enjoy a double-digit lead. It's an 11-point lead. 29-18. Leading the way is Sydney Kinn, 10 points, 7 rebounds. On the other side, Marone with 6 points to lead the Lynn Knights. So we'll step out. We'll come back with the more detailed statistics a little before the start of the second half. Tampa leads 29-18 at half on the Sunshine State Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Second half, about a minute away from starting. Jack Ike along with DeCarlo DeVoe. Two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe.
Appreciate that, Jack.
Let's catch you up on the stats for the first half. For Lynn, by the way, it's 29-18, Spartans by 11 at halftime. Webb has yet to score. Filson with 3 points, all from the free throw line. Marone, the leading scorer, with 6. Fiore has 2. Clavina has 2. Kostic with 2. And Romick with 3. They are 6 of 24 from the floor, which is only 25%. 2 of 6 from the three-point line. That's 33%. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 17 rebounds and 4 assists. On the Tampa side of things, Maya Justo with 2 points. Sydney and Justo also with 3 rebounds on the day. Sydney Kinn, 10 points, 7 rebounds at this point. She is 4 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line. So she's got I think you guys mentioned it the other day too. She hadn't missed a shot yet. Audrey Ramsey with 2, Sarah Jones with 9, scored the first 5 for Tampa. Malia Sullivan with 4, and Alani Gallagher with 2. Spartans are 13 of 25, 52%, just about their season average. 1 for 3 from deep and 2 for 6 uncharacteristic from the free throw line. Skip pass to Sullivan, second half underway, fadeaway jumper good.
Right where they left off.
Spartans 17 rebounds, 6 assists. We mentioned the Spartans typically will have about an assist for every other basket or higher, and they are now 7 assists out of 14 baskets.
Wow.
So half their baskets have been assisted.
That's great unselfishness and teamwork. And I'll tell you this, at 29-18 for the half, that's more like a first quarter score.
Yeah, for these guys?
Yeah.
Tampa averages about 71 points a game,
in which they're about 40 points away right now.
Looking at some past players of the year, Sydney Kinn is the reigning player of the year. She won it just last week. Maya Price from Eckerd, last year's winner. But Malia Sullivan was the winner 2 years ago. Dory Nudge 3 years ago. So the Spartans have had a stranglehold on that Player of the Year award over the years.
I'll say this. I mean, when you look at Players of the Year, one thing, it's their talent. 2, it's their system. 3, it's the recruiting. And a great job to the coaching staff for finding these types of players.
Right.
Starting with Coach Jesse, Coach Caitlin, Coach Elena, and Coach Tommy Jones.
Tampa is a 3-time defending conference champion, not counting 2020 and 2021, which was the COVID year when they were not able to play that many games. Nobody was able to. There's a shot clock violation. And some appreciative fans on their seats cheering that one on. Got to cheer defense. Got to cheer the defense.
Yep. Yeah, that COVID year was instrumental in spoiling a lot of seasons. Locally here in Tampa, we had Jesuit High School. They were on pace to break the national record for baseball, high school baseball. But COVID cut that season short. And once again, Sullivan, strong move to the basket. She's so strong, but has a nice finesse, soft touch.
I forgot she was Player of the Year as a sophomore. Little give and go, Marone up and in.
You know what, Jack? We've been spoiled in watching Malia that we just come to expect. You know, like
it's just her game,
right?
She's just good. (33-20), Spartans up. Ramsey jumper from the elbow.
Wow,
good.
Nothing but net.
We've mentioned it before. As Ramsey, you may say, boy, she hadn't done much at scoring to this point, and all of a sudden she'll get double digits.
She's not a stat sheet stuffer, you know, as far as her play. I see people that stuff a stat sheet, but you look at their effect on the game and it's minimal.
Yeah.
She's the opposite.
35-22. Tampa leads Lynn. Kicks it out. Justo, 3. No. Fiore with the rebound to Marone. Marone 1-on-5, finally pulls it back. Fiore drives the lane, cuts in between, lays it up and in.
That was tough. But if Lynn is just going to trade buckets with Tampa, it benefits the Spartans.
Lead was 11 at half. Each team has now scored 6 this half. Jones, no. This is the second day of spring break here on campus. Kostick cuts it to 9. First time in single digits in a while.
I like to see this ball go down to Ken right now just to, stabilize this Spartans attack.
She has not shot this half. Does have 2 fouls. Sat for about the last 3 or 4 minutes. Jones.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, I'll tell you this. It doesn't have to go to Ken if you get those type of shots.
I think what you meant was go inside.
You're right.
Whether you're 5'5" or 6'3". Kostick outside to Marone, outside the arc. Tries to drive on Justo.
She pushed off a little. No call.
Clavina, 7 on the shot clock. Taken away by Ramsey.
That play right there, that defensive play looked like scouting.
Yeah.
That looked like, because Ramsey beat the Lynn player to the ball.
Yeah.
She knew where the ball was going.
Off the turnover, unfortunately, on Tampa. Jones with a travel. 37-26. Marone brings it into the front court.
Yeah, those scouting reports were so important to your defense and overall play.
Clavina, no good. Justo.
Smart
player.
Yep.
Somehow got a foul out of there.
Closer to the bonus.
She felt somebody behind her, slowed up till that person ran into her.
Those are the types of plays, you don't see that as much, unfortunately. She has great court savvy.
First foul of the half on either team, but also the third foul on Marone. And she is the one and another travel.
Sullivan showing some frustration on that travel call.
Julia Tucker and Lynn, it was actually the under 5 timeout. I thought she called it. 4:54 to go in the quarter. This quarter is going quickly. 37-26, Tampa on top.
He's a fire.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Probably at Ohio State. So how can he recruit him?
So I replied. 4:54 to go. Third quarter. Tampa by 11. Lynn with the ball. Winner, conference champion, automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Spartans are hoping, they're ranked 3rd in the nation, hoping they will host the first 3 rounds starting next Friday. Trapped near the backcourt. Quickly to Fiore. Dishes off. Tipped away by Sarah Jones.
Great hustle by Sarah Jones once again.
The pairings will be announced 10:30 tonight for D2. Every indication, and I don't see why not, in my opinion, Tampa will be hosting. Barone drives, misses. Kin, rebound, tap to Ramsey. So that would mean the Spartans will host 8 teams here this coming weekend. It will be spring break weekend for Tampa. They're on it right now. They would play Friday, Saturday, Monday. And there's a pick by Sarah Jones is called. And that is her third foul. So she may come out. Looking down the bench to see if they look at Eleanor Marcheski or Audra Leopold. Nothing yet. Marone into the front court. She has 3 fouls. Fiore, Marone. 3 on the way, no good. Justo, great box out. Ramsey, Sullivan. Shot clock, plenty of time, 14. Sullivan lobs it into Kin, double team, kicks it out. Foul called on the double team. That'll be on Fiore. That'll be her second. So Ramsey will inbound. 2 fouls this quarter now on Lynn. Lobbing it into Kin. Ooh, that was a little iffy there on the over and
close.
back. They did not call it, so we play on. Dangerous, though.
No, very. That's what you call living on the edge.
Sullivan fouled and scored. Did they give her the basket? I think they do not give her the bucket. Wasn't that much continuation.
That you know what? I would have gave it to her.
Yeah, sure. Style points, if anything. Ramsey, Jones, inside to Kin. They double team, come back out. Ramsey dishes to Justo. She drives the lane, puts it up, foul on the way up. If it's on Marone, it's foul number 4. No, they're.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's the 4th team foul. It's on Fiore, her 3rd. So Marone avoids the 4th, but now she and Fiore have 3.
And that's what we were saying the other night. You know, the last game from Thursday night is that the Spartans have a way to pressure you, play good defense, draw fouls, but they don't commit a lot of fouls.
Justo knocks them both down. Tampa by 13 now with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Hemingway, top of the key to Marone. Deep in the corner. Kostick lobs it inside, too far, but foul on Ramsey. Made the pass a little bit difficult, and they got Ramsey for the foul. That's just her first. Tampa has won the last 2 conference championships, conference tournament championships, I should say, and 3 straight regular season championships.
Like I said, this 11-point lead by the pace of the game, it seems like it's 15-20.
Yeah.
But because of the pace of the game, but
Sullivan,
nice.
Good.
Nice.
Double digits for Malia.
That low arcing, nice rotation jump shot from the mid-range.
Hemingway missing it. Kostick realized nobody stopped her. Goes in, but I think a foul on Justo.
She was almost like, look what I got.
And nobody's near me.
Right.
2 on Maya. 3 now on Tampa. Sullivan's going to come out. Marcheski coming in. Kostick to the line. Her first free throws of the day. Missing. 1:59 left, third quarter. And the lefty, that one just slips out of the back. Missed them both. Ramsey skipped past to Jones, looked at a three, drives, finds a double team, got hit by Marone, and what are they calling? Traveling? Spartans with an inordinate amount of traveling violations today. 3 of them were off starting the drive. This one was on the drive. Inside, Fiore missed the bunny, blocked by Kin, back out. And they just say, we're going to get out of the Kin territory
I know,
here.
right?
And a steal by Justo, goes out of bounds. It'll be Lynn ball. 10 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Kin is, she's not mean looking, but she's very intimidating.
On a drive, little running hook, no good. Cram missing that one. Justo, deep,
Step back
good.
3, yes.
Justo is set. They give her a 2, 43-28, down to 40 seconds in the quarter. Marone back out to Kostick.
Oh!
Justo knocked down. Marone kicks it out. Fiore.
Wow, she bounced back up like rubber.
Marone misses that one, heading out of bounds. Out of bounds it goes.
The thing is, I've seen many players, male or female, they get that type of pick set on them, and they're down, rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
Maya Justo, she got right back up like if she just slipped. Wow, she's tough. She's tough.
Ramsey, 25 seconds in the quarter. Anybody going to stop her? Just herself. Jones, good.
Wow.
17-point lead, biggest of the game.
Jones into double digits now.
Lynn got it down to single digits briefly. There's a drive. Kin tried to redirect the shot, goes in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Tampa ups their lead. It was 11 at the half. It is 15 at the end of 3 quarters. 45-30, Tampa on top, right here on the Sunshine State Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement. Community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement.
Final 10 minutes underway. Audrey Ramsey of Tampa with the ball. Tampa by 15. Sarah Jones eyes at 3 on the way. Good.
Wow.
She's got 16. She is 7 of 11 from the floor.
She's becoming a juggernaut offensively. This is her real awakening.
Nice drive by Marone. I've got the South Regional rankings,
Right.
which is going to determine who comes to this tournament next weekend. Tampa ranked number 1 in the region, number 3 in the nation. Eckerd is second in the regional. This is as of February 28th, so would not have counted any of the tournament games this week, but Eckerd probably wouldn't fall much from there.
Right.
After that, it's Union of Tennessee is third, Lee, Valdosta State, Tuskegee, then back to the SSC with Nova Southeastern number 7, and Lynn is number 8. West Florida and Savannah State are 9 and 10. 8 teams will come here for the South Regional starting next Friday.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I mean, the atmosphere, I mean, it would be a nice buzz. We had the volleyball South Regional and last year and the Final Four 2 years ago.
Yes.
In which the volleyball team captured the national championship. Now, I'll tell you this. We lost to Valdosta State last year in the tournament.
Yes.
It would be nice to be able to play them this year.
Yes. Now, this is as of a week ago, but if, let's say, these 8 teams were to get here,
right,
one would play 8. That would be Tampa against Lynn.
If that stood today.
If it stayed the same way.
Wow.
Steal by Jones, save by Marone.
How often do you play a basketball team 4 times in one season if you're not in the pros?
Doesn't happen much.
No. And Jones is off to the races.
Block. Just because I'm a Badger fan, 2000, Wisconsin played Michigan State. Michigan State went on to win the national championship that year. Mateen Cleaves and the crew.
All right.
Wisconsin and Michigan
Flint,
State
Michigan.
met 4 times.
Wow.
Twice in the regular season, beat them in the conference title game, and then beat them in the semifinals for the Final Four.
Wow.
that. Believe it or not, I find it amazing, but that's the last time the Big Ten won a national championship. Marcheski!
Wow.
And Julia Tucker takes a timeout as the lead is 18. We'll take a break right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Wow. Yeah, I don't want to.
Tunnel.
A return to normal and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
.8:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Tampa had an 11-point halftime lead. It is now 18 against Lynn. Fighting Knights. As the Spartans are rolling right now. Stay with us at the end of the game. There's trophy presentation for the conference championship. Marone. Clavina inside, and a foul on Marcheski, trying to push Fiore out of the way. Marone looking for room, tries to drive the baseline, off the glass, no good. Fiore rebounds, blocked by Kin, taken by Marcheski.
Yeah, Marone at 4 for 10. She's had some good shots. You know, she's just not shooting as efficiently as she would like.
Right. Second team all conference.
She's fast, though.
Yeah. Marcheski to Jones. Jones, Justo. Little ball fake, jumper, free throw line, airballed it, and
She
saved.
felt she was fouled.
Marone quickly up. Nobody's going to stop her, lays it off the glass too much.
There's another one.
Marone went slamming into the wall about 15 feet behind the basket. Slow to get up, but up.
And a Lynn player fell on Maya Justo's foot or leg somewhere in the lower extremities, but she bounced back up once again, popped up like a toaster on Sunday morning for breakfast.
Justo. And foul on Clavina. Reaching around Ramsey.
Yeah. Lynn is definitely the aggressor right now defensively as they're fighting and scrapping for their basketball lives for this season.
Full court press. As we said, they were ranked 8th in the regional last weekend. They've already won twice in the tournament since that last ranking. Will that be enough to keep them 8th and get them a tournament bid?
Now, where the conference is concerned, you have 4 teams in the top of the South region.
Yep.
And other conferences may not like it, so they may try to politic against the Sunshine State Conference to get one more of their teams in.
Eckerd and Tampa, pretty much shoe-ins.
Right. Kind of like the SEC in college football.
Yes. We're taking 2 of you
right,
because you're ranked 1, 2.
Right.
Ramsey to inbound, finds Justo.
And talking about your Wisconsin Badgers, don't think I forgot. Even though they didn't win the national championship that year, when they upset the undefeated Kentucky Wildcats.
That was in 2014.
Right, Sam Decker, Bo Ryan was coaching. Yep. Sam Decker, and who was the big guy? The big lefty?
Frank Kaminsky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a great accomplishment.
Then a year later, Wisconsin made it to the championship game and lost to Duke.
Yeah.
Because of a couple bad calls.
I mean, Duke, they're always going to get they were always the favorite. I think sometimes it seems like they got shipped into a region that always benefited them making it further.
They're good TV.
Right. Great. I mean, honestly, though, when they were playing, if you wanted to teach your son or daughter or anybody, you could tell them, hey, go watch Duke basketball, and that's what we want to do.
Yes.
They always set a fine example, as the women's Spartans team is doing for the past few seasons here at UT.
On the drive, Cram knocked to the floor, and the foul is called on Sydney Kinn, her third.
Some would have foul trouble with 6.5 to go, but not desperation mode where Kinn is concerned.
Basket is good. Hits them both. Full court press into Ramsey to Justo. They kind of call it off and give her some token pressure as she crosses half court.
Yeah, it almost looks like they want UT to make a mistake that they can capitalize on.
Ramsey, free throw line jumper, good. 20-point lead. First of the game. Long jumper, in and out. Kinn with the rebound. Give her 12 rebounds. She has not scored this half, believe it or not.
Wow. But you know what? They have a 20-point lead, so it's almost like, does she have to? And that's akin, and pun intended on her name.
Yeah.
That's akin to her unselfishness.
Yeah.
If she was out there trying to stat sheet stuff as far as points, she would be calling and crying for the ball, but she's not. She's just letting it flow. UT's built a 20-point lead. She's rebounding, playing defense, and they're winning.
Tampa has scored 25 this half, and Kinn hasn't scored. Yet Malia Sullivan has 12. Sarah Jones has 16.
Very balanced scoring, and what I like with this is that if a team thinks that we'll just stop Ken and we got the game won. No, you know, they'll be in somewhat of a rude awakening, but that's what I like with this team. There's great camaraderie, and you can't really take any one person away because the others will bite you.
She does have 5 rebounds this half, so it's not like she's been hiding.
Oh, no, not at all. She just found another way to help the team.
Yep. She's taken 1 shot this half, missed it. Justo, that one rolls out, 55-36, 5.5 to go in the game. Marone, no good. Kin has it knocked away from her by Marone. Spartans scrapping, trying to make it tough for Lynn to score. Clavina with the ball. She's going to drive on Sullivan. Sullivan slaps at it, goes out of bounds, and they say that Clavina threw it off the bracket. That one might have been Lynn's ball. In a closer game, it might be a more critical call there. Sullivan, Sarah Jones, in and out.
Wow. Nice play.
I expected her to go glass on that.
Yeah, that was my shot. You know, that little pull-up bank shot to avoid the charge.
12-footer. Filson out to the top of the key. Clavina for 3. Tip. Boy, Kin just fighting for the ball.
Yeah, Lynn is scrapping, but UT is scrapping back. You know, they're not laying down on a 20-point lead, saying the game is over.
Next stopping of play will be a timeout for the under 5. Into Kin. They look for the double team, can't get it on. Ramsey. Little runner, no. Rebound, Filson. Spartans looking to get their 30th win of the season.
Wow. Any 30-win season is wow.
This is the under 4 or under 5 timeout. 4:01 left in the game. Tampa 55, Lynn 36.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
4:01 to go in the game. Tampa by 19. Filson. In the men's game championship, it is 62-43. Nova Southeastern leading Embry-Riddle. Nova Southeastern unbeaten on the year at 30-0. Embry-Riddle slipped into the title game as a 6th seed.
Yeah, they got there by a few upsets.
But that's with about half of the second half to go. Wow. Kin rolls that one in into a 21-point lead.
Yeah, Ken powers it in. And as I say, if you want to win, pass it to Ken.
Moran. Kin with the rebound. 3 players trying to take it from her. And what do they call? A jump or a foul?
Yeah, be careful. This is the time now. You want to scrap back, but you want to be careful as far as not having anything. And as I say that,
Ken's day might be done right now.
Yes. She could potentially be the SSC tournament player.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
She had, almost
most
30?
Most outstanding player.
Kin's day probably done. 12 points, 14 rebounds.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah. Little backcourt pressure, Justo. Now they come with the trap, and she gets it to Ramsey quickly. 3 minutes to go in the game. And a foul. Who do they call it on?
Yeah, just got to make free throws.
It's on Marone, I should say Marone. And that will be her fourth. Puts Ramsey at the line. First time shooting free throws today. Hits that one. Spartans uncharacteristically cold from the line today. That's 8 of 13. Normally about a 75% free throw shooting team. Montalbano into the lineup for Lynn. 23-point lead, biggest of the game. As I said, stay tuned after this conclusion of the game for the trophy presentation, all conference tournament teams and the like. To the corner, Montalbano for three, no good. Tipped into the hands of Erin Antosh, who slips.
Or she was tripped.
Should be a foul on Filson if there's a call. And that'll put Erin Antosh on the line. Talk about somebody who deserves just getting some playing time.
Yeah.
Erin Antosh.
Yeah, very hard working. As I mentioned before in this broadcast, we've seen her after the men's game. She participates in the women's game, sits through the men's game. When the men's game is over, she goes and grabs the ball and works out by herself.
Yes. Missed the first free throw. Hits that one. Audra Leopold coming in for Sarah Jones. So Sarah's day will end with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 13 from the field. And a 24-point lead for Tampa. Marone, air ball. No, it hits the rim. Fighting for it. Sullivan comes out. Travel, though. Tried to hold the pivot foot, but couldn't.
Yeah. She could have just kept going, but she was trying to do the smart thing and get it to the point guard.
Yeah. Alani Gallagher in. Sullivan's day is done with 12 points, 3 rebounds. One of 3 Spartans in double digits today. 40 of the 60 for Tampa from those 3 players. Filson with a jumper.
Yeah, Sullivan goes out in style, as we say it.
2 of the last 3 players of the year in the Sunshine State Conference. Sydney Kinn this year, Malia Sullivan 2 years ago. I remember before Malia Sullivan's career started, I was talking to Caitlin Mitrick to get a recap, get a preview of the games and the team. She said, this freshman, Malia Sullivan, she's going to be one of our all-time greats before it's done.
Wow. Like Nostradamus, predicting what became the inevitable.
I guess that says Caitlin recognizes talent.
Oh, Caitlin was quite talented herself. I don't know if you ever got a chance to see her play, but
did not.
She started at USF and then transferred in. She could go, stretch 4, long arms, do it all.
About 6'2". Marone hits that one. Maya Justo out of the lineup with 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. (60-40). 1:35 to go in the game. Ramsey. She gets the backcourt rule now. And another travel by Tampa. So if there's anything to look at, if Tom Jesse's looking for something to look at to have a problem with, that's about the 6th or 7th travel. Unforced errors, all of them. Filson just puts her shoulder down, drives on Antosh, and they call Aaron for the foul. Filson gets the and one. Just a formality now with 1:23, though Lynn's going to fight to the finish.
Yeah, they're just trying to close this game out and make it look more respectable. But I think the game has already been decided as of 8 minutes ago.
Yes. Ramsey to Marcheski. Marcheski brings it up court, slaloms her way between a couple players, and then lost it out of bounds.
That's almost 3 consecutive turnovers.
Yes. And Tom Jesse says, hey, I put you guys in to close out the game. He puts his 4 starters back in with Ramsey. And he's sending a message that your job is not to turn the ball over. So the 5 starters are back on the floor for Tampa. Tom Jesse sending a message. Filson, turnaround, no good. Marone fighting for it, goes to the ground. Jump ball called, it'll be Lynn ball.
Right, and it's not out of disrespect to Lynn to put his starters back in. He's sending this message to his own team.
To his second team players.
Right.
Said, your job was to run the clock out, get some points the way you usually do, and I had 4 straight turnovers. So let's hope nobody had unlaced their shoes for the Tampa starters.
A la Dennis Rodman.
He had his socks off, too, I think. Minute to go in the game. Justo across the timeline. Tampa by 17. The issue is not in doubt, but Tom Jesse back to his starters to close this one out. Justo. 6 on the shot clock. Indikin. Foul, why not? Put her on the line for another one. Misses that one. Second one for Sydney. Hits that. Up top to Marone. She's going to drive. Jumps, no good. Fighting for the ball. Justo comes out of the pack with it. Swarmed, and Marone is fouled out of the game.
Yeah, Marone, she's put up, several shots today that some look good, but right now she's just forcing, trying to get something going as she's 5 for 16. I know it's frustrating because I've been on both ends, the winning side and the losing side in some big games, and it's definitely not a good feeling because you don't want any consolation prizes that, it was a good season.
Right.
No, it's almost like you want your last game of the season to result in a win, and anything that falls short, you're not satisfied.
And now, Coach Jesse for 20 seconds, bringing in some little-used players. Let's see if we can get you who's coming in here. They'll be on the court for 20 seconds. They are sending in Neri Moreau, Aaron Antosh back in, also Bella Steidel, Adeline Kent, and who else is out there? Number 3 is Stephanie Theodosicus. 1 second, game. The Tampa Spartans are your 2023 Sunshine State Conference tournament champions, as well as regular season champions. Trophy presentation coming up. So there was no doubt the Spartans were going to get a trip to the tournament, but this secures the automatic berth. Lynn. We'll wait and see what happens tonight at 10:30. As of the last regional rankings, they were ranked 8th in the region, and 8 get invited.
However, it is nice to just be able to control your own destiny.
Going on a high note in case there was any doubt about whether you should be one of the top seeds. Tournament will be Friday, Saturday, Monday. And as I said, would be highly surprised if it is not here in Tampa.
We now direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the 2023 All-Tournament Team and Team Awards will be presented by Sunshine State Conference Associate Commissioner Rob Brennicky.
Rob Brennicky from the Sunshine State Conference. All conference team, or all tournament team, I should say, Maya Justo.
From Tampa, Malia Sullivan.
Malia Sullivan. Not surprising, all tournament teams headlined by the winning team.
Right.
From Lynn, Ella Fiore.
Ella Fiore, first team all tournament from Lynn. She finished today with 4 points, picked up 4 fouls, which limited her time. One of the top players in the conference as well as being named to the tournament team. Jada Marone. 14 points for her, fouled out in the last minute or two.
From Tampa, playoff money, Sarah Jones.
Sarah Jones. Sydney Kinn started to get up, but she's like, I did the math. There's 5 names. Sydney Kinn, above and beyond the all-tournament team, as the all-tournament most valuable player. Double-double today for Sydney. Four Spartans, 2 from Lynn. Very fitting.
Nice sportsmanship.
And now, fans, we'd like to give a round of applause for this year's Sunshine State Conference Tournament runner-up, the Lynn University Fighting Knights.
The Fighting Knights getting a round of applause for finishing second in the conference tournament. Came in as the 3 seed, finished third in the conference. Only thing left is awarding the trophy for winning the tournament.
Sunshine State Conference Tournament champions, the University of Tampa Spartans.
Spartans collectively as a team coming out to get the tournament championship trophy, held up highly by Malia Sullivan. Sydney Kinn helping out.
What a great feat, what a great honor to be able to call these games all season.
Yes, it has been. I thought it was kind of fitting that a team game, Tom Jesse and the assistant coaches let the team go out and get the trophy. Now they come out to celebrate.
Very classy.
Photo taken at half court. But there's more work to be done.
Oh, yes.
The University of Tampa Spartans, Sunshine State Conference regular season champions, Sunshine State Conference tournament finishing the season with a record of 30-1. Once again, congratulations to the University of Tampa Spartans and their coaching staff, Tom Jesse, Caitlin Mitchell, Tommy Jones, and Elena Del Alfredo.
Spartans with a 19-game winning streak now, 30 wins, 1 loss on the season. The last game of 2022, December 28th, is the last time Tampa lost a basketball game. Palm Beach Atlantic slipped in here and got out of here with a 3-point win. Since then, the Spartans have not lost in 2023. 19 consecutive wins. The next time the Spartans play should be on this court on Friday. Now, the game times are anywhere between noon and 8 o'clock, and that will not be determined until maybe Monday, maybe tomorrow. They will know where they're going by 10:30 tonight, but what time they will play will be determined after that. We will have that game. Matter of fact, if and when Tampa is the host school, Tampa will be broadcasting all the games right here on the Sunshine State Digital Network and TampaSpartans.tv. Let's recap the scoring and be done for the conference tournament. Marone finishing with 14 points, Fiore with 4, Kostick with 6, Cram with 4, Clavina with 2, Filson with 8, Romick with 5. As a team, they were 16 of 57, only 28%, 2 of 15 from deep, that's 13%, and 9 of 13 from the free throw line. They had 31 rebounds on the day. For Tampa, Maya Justo, 9 points. Sydney Kinn, 13 points to go with 15 rebounds. Audrey Ramsey, 8 points. Sarah Jones, 16 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Malia Sullivan, 12 points, 5 of 10 shooting. And let's see who else we have here. Alani Gallagher with 2. Eleanor Marcheski with 2. And Erin Antosh with 1. Spartans were 24 of 46, and that is 55%. They were 2 of 4 from deep. Didn't have to rely on the 3 very much today. Just 2 of 6, I should say, from deep, and 13 of 20 from the free throw line. Spartans had 38 rebounds, 14 assists to go with their 24 baskets, which is about normal. They get more than 50% of their baskets have assists behind them. Team putting on their championship T-shirts. So we will say so long until Friday.
Yep.
We'll be back sometime Friday. Until then, thanks for joining us all season long right here on TampaSpartans.tv. For DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre, this is Jack Ike saying we'll see you Friday when it's NCAA March Madness.